All right, everybody. We were having some technical difficulties here, and that's the usual thing that happens with the internet anytime you have something like this. It's a big machine, and sometimes things happen. Uh, Anyhow, we are back. I see nobody's figured it out yet, but that's okay. We were talking to my buddy from Gone Country Hats, and we're trying to get them back on. We had some kind of a terror error. So it's Friday, and hey, Pam, at least Pam's watching. She's back. So, Pam, thank you for watching so much. You're just great. And I know you'll help me on my chase for the pig rudders that we've been seeing lately. I'm kidding. Any rate, I hope everybody's got a good weekend planned. I know that we've got some hellacious weather coming in again tonight, remnants of the storm, I guess. And hey, Toby, good morning. So, I guess since we've possibly lost our guests, it's just going to be me to ride out the end of the show. I have some really fun news. For one thing, at the end of the month, of course, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have Sam Rourke up from Nashville. She's been nominated for uh, Emerging Artist of the Year, Best Song, Best Live Video. I think she got nominated for seven. And so she's an incredible talent. We love her a lot here at Live with Neve. And I first found Sam singing the song Jolene, and I would tell you go to Sam Rourke and type in Jolene on YouTube, and Sam's music will come up. And she's a fire cat, and we love her. So she's going to be coming up here. I'm going to be holding the first ISSA Singer Songwriter Association of Asbury Park meeting at Waterwitch Coffee on uh, July 28th. That's Thursday night from 7 to 9. And we have a great lineup. I've got Sam Rourke, who's going to kick off the first event. I've got Jack Christensen, who's a guitar player from my former band. He has an album out, and what we're going to be doing is having these artists play. I will also be playing with my little project, my duo. And of course, Julie and I and Sam will be playing a mystery tune for you. So we're going to live stream the whole event. And the other things we're going to be doing is we're shooting a video in Times Square for Sam. And I'm hearing a strange noise. I don't know what that means, but who knows? So that day in New York is going to be busy. It's going to be fun filled. And Thursday night we have it. And we've got other stuff that we're adding through the week. The girls will be flying up here to my palatial oceanside villa. And we'll be working, calling this home, taking the boat into the city. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. Unfortunately, we can't get our other pals because they have things. We will not be able to have Irish here to attend. Um, and we cannot have Mike because both got things to do. But that's okay because we're going to be doing a lot of shots for the coming year. For everybody who does watch the show, we've got a bunch of new stuff, and the biggest news I have is that really this is cool. A few months ago, we had Lance Aber on. Lance has been a friend of mine since the '80s in Tampa and St. Pete, Florida, and he's just a monster keyboard player. He's been a rep in the industry. With Yamaha. He's got videos all over the internet on YouTube about explaining various synthesizers through the years. And he's got some of them he has his really great hair from the '80s. Lance, if you're watching, I think it's pretty funny out there that I finally got your daughter Mindy. I met her back in, I would say, the mid '90s, around the time of her Backstreet Boys thing. And she's just a phenomenal saxophone player. I'm really excited to have her on. We don't have the date yet, but I'm talking to her manager about a date in August. And it was really nice. I just want to tell you people, Mindy is not only an amazing talent, but she's a really nice person. She hadn't checked her Facebook in a while. Her media manager, I guess, does. And when she saw my notes, I said to her, "Hey, Mindy, not trying to be a pain in the tail. I don't think you've seen this. Isn't she, Toby? She is a firecracker. I mean, she really, she's just got a great way about her. And what can I tell you? You know, she's the real thing. She's been doing Wine with Mindy, which is really fun. She's sitting on her house out in California, and she has different artists come on and jam with her, and she's just the real thing. And I really look forward to that. I've got some other events coming up. I'm working on the ZCon, which will be in September. I'm going to have a date picked and sorted out by the end of the week. It's probably going to be the second or third week of September because I will be in Myrtle Beach doing a show from the Gone Country Hats stage. I will be down there hanging with Sam and all the other great people. We've had so many Gone Country members on our show, and I really can't thank Keith and Judy enough. They're great people. And you can look. They make a great hat, very comfortable, and I'm kind of honored that he's going to put me in his book. That's pretty exciting. So I don't know what else to really say. We've got about 10 minutes going out. Does anybody who's watching, Toby, have you got any questions or any news? What are you doing tonight, Toby? I know you're always the Toby Wan Kenobi. Toby Simmons is our correspondent in Los Angeles, the girl from Wilshire Boulevard. She is the best. She's a promoter of bands and music and entertainment. And all I can say is I can't wait for my next LA trip. Plus, I have to give her a hat, which I've already got one on order, but I don't know if it'll fit her. And if not, I'm going to get her another one. But I hope everybody just has a great weekend. If you're in the storm zone, I don't know, wherever you're at, if it's hot, stay inside. I had a nice talk with some friends last night from down under. And it was pretty funny because she sent me a bunch of pictures of her neighborhood and she's got a bunch of snakes. And so she sent me a picture of her son with some kind of a Gila monster looking at the cat. I don't know what it was, some kind of reptile. I guess it's what they call a goanna down there. It's not like our iguana, it's a goanna. It doesn't look very tasty, but I'm sure somebody finds it appetizing. I have to ask some of my, friends if they've. Yes, I really was dead sleep at 2:30. I stayed up till about that time, and then I woke up with the laptop on the floor, and here I am. Let me think of what else we have in coming news. Oh gosh, there's like so much music going on in Asbury Park. Norman Selden's a friend of the show's, and he's got his big band. And if you get a chance to see them anywhere, please do check them out. If you're in Asbury Park, another thing is, I am the official Asbury Park rep for ISSA, the International Singers Songwriters Association. We have 15 or 16,000 members. It jumps every day. We have Grammy Award-winning artists. We have people who are just doing their first record. And my songwriting specials. Hey, Amanda, how you doing, girl? We were just talking about our pal Sam. Nice to see you, Amanda. It looks like Irish is in StreamYard jail. Uh-oh. That's okay, Irish, man. You can, hang out. I'll give you a call after the show. We've got about 10 minutes till the end of the hour. If anybody has any questions or if you have any suggestions, if you have any guest ideas, we're always looking for new people to come on the show, and we don't care what style of music you do, but it does have to be good. And so I will tell everybody, if you're interested or you know someone would be like on the show, please send your electronic press kit to me at livewithneve@gmail.com. Or if you want, you can send a personal message to me on Facebook or wherever. I'm pretty easy to find. So if you have an idea, just instant message me, give me a ring, and see what happens. It's 10:50, and I'm going. This reminds me of the old days when I first started the show. It was just me and a microphone, no background, no great microphone, just a computer. Actually, it was an iPhone and an iPad, which just bit the dust a month ago, and I dropped it, so now it's all spider webbed. And when I went to have it fixed, I realized that it would cost me $390 to fix, and I could buy a new iPad for $400. Of course, when I went and looked at them, the $400 one didn't look quite as cool as the more expensive model, so I'll be paying a little longer. But that's okay. I got an iPad, and I'm really happy with the new one. I recommend if anybody's using an older one to get the iPad Pro. It is much better machine. Just fabulous. Let's see, what else have we got? I'm going to look at the calendar here. Next week, this is important. We have Billy Halting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern, and Billy is a monster. We got T-Bear at the Mint. Uh, Toby, thank you for reminding me about Sean Chambers. He was a he was. I've seen him in Florida. Like I'm talking, it has to be at least 25 years ago. He was a monster back then, and it's kind of cool to see him. He's blowing up, and he's just a phenomenal guitar player. And I do hope to get him on the show. Cordo Valley Records, that's right. And it's funny because Cordo Valley Records handles the immediate family as well. I'm really hoping to talk to the owner of the company one of these days. He's an interesting guy, and he's got some great acts. And hopefully, we'll be having him on the show at some point. I'm making entreaties to him. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of it. Let's see what Toby. Billy Helting, man. For everybody who's wondering who Billy is just a monster percussionist. The guy plays vibes. He can play vibes with his eyes closed, and he's just phenomenal at all percussion instruments. He's got a tremendous resume, and he'll be joining us just to talk about music in general. And he's a Berkeley guy or Rochester School of Music. I'm not sure. Brain fart. Getting old is hard. Let's see what else. Oh, the venue for the show is the Water Witch Cafe in Highlands, New Jersey, and it's a great little place. They have a tremendous music scene going on there, and I'm so thankful Valerie's agreed. And I will be hosting the ISSA music showcases every month from now until the end of the year. We're just kind of tuning our process for how the songwriting event is structured until you have the first one. Like anything, a certain rhythm comes about as far as the mechanics of doing the show. But basically, the way this works is we have our guests play, and they all play original stuff, and then you have a question and answer for each artist after they play. So it starts out, you have an artist up, they do their thing, they sit down, and I hand a microphone to the audience, they can ask a question or two, and everybody gets their questions answered to their satisfaction. We move on to the next act. I probably, when I introduce the bands, will give you a little bit of background, but it's going to be a great show. So anybody in the New Jersey area who wants to join ISSA, please reach out to me. I'd love to have you join the chapter. If you're a musician, singer, songwriter, and you'd like to be on the show live with Neve, we'd love to have you as well. I got to tell you, Toby Simmons, yes, Toby, I talked to him yesterday. I'm just waiting for them to get a date, but yeah, they're coming on. We were joking off air yesterday, and that I'm excited about it. Trick Dog is a band that Toby Simmons manages out in the beautiful LA Valley area. Actually, Toby lives in Encino now, site of that legendary movie Encino Man. I know that there's a lot of Encino Man, and then there's Florida Man. So you make your decision who you'd rather go home with. Oh my gosh. It's so strange to just be doing the show now after the first time, doing it alone. Julie always brings a great deal of life to the show, and Irish and Mike. I do worry about Mike Imparado's health sometimes just because the guy gets excited. And can I tell you, man, he's a wildcat. On that note, I'm going to be signing off, and I don't know. I hope you all have a great day. I hope the weekend rocks. I'm scrolling through my stuff here to find the ending routine. Let's see, where are we? Live with Neil, final. Okay, everybody. Sorry things got a little haywire if you were watching. Toby, thanks for sticking. I love you, and I'll talk to you later, girl. Bye-bye.
Live with Neve, Fridays on the East Coast from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
That wasn't it. Wow. Let's see what else we've got here then. Chat box, countdown, man. We didn't do any of this shit. Or I didn't. All right. I was trying to find, we did have a prank call, but I can't locate it now. So I'm going to just say goodbye to everybody. See you next week. And remember, we have 4 o'clock show today. And It's going to be great. I don't have it on my calendar, but I will be posting on the page momentarily our guests for this afternoon. Have a great day, everybody.